Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to WoW Classic and our Human Rogues Joyous Journey. We are picking up in Westfall today. A couple of things that I did off recording is I leveled fishing a little bit, got the next rank of that. Also trained first aid, so for first aid we now have access to the heavy linen bandage. I've made a few of those and gone ahead and replaced them here. So that is that. Everything else I think is the same. And yeah, hope you guys are doing well today. Thank you for clicking on the video and choosing to join me here in Westfall this morning. We are going to head up here and turn in the Gortusk liver pie. And after that we're going to go for the pocket watch. And while we're doing those we can fight some harvest watchers. And then I think it's going to be time to go after the knoll paws. That's kind of our next quest if we're looking at the level order. We can kind of do the knoll paws and the harvest watchers at the same time. And then eventually we'll make our way down to the far south and we'll fight the next group of Defias guys. One of you let me know that in my inventory I had a gold pickup schedule that begins a level 7 quest. Let's have a look while we travel here. The Collector! Oh! And I had been wondering why I never got a quest to take on the Collector. This was back in Elwyn. This note is a schedule with a list of days and times when a person described only as the Collector will receive a shipment of gold from the mines in Elwyn Forest. From the schedule it looks as if the Collector resides near the Brackwell Pumpkin Patch in eastern Elwyn. What level? Oh, it's level 10. Yeah, we're probably gonna outlevel it unless I stop everything to do it right now. I think we're probably gonna just chalk that one up to a loss. But thank you for letting me know. That's kind of the problem with leveling up a little bit faster, is with the cadence that I put the videos out, you're usually watching yesterday's videos. And by the time I'll see a comment on one of those, I've probably already played the next day. And with the experience buff, we just kind of get out of range of some of those if I don't notice them right away. Here we go.
See you around.
So we're all done here except for the harvest watchers for the farmer. Let's work on some of the harvest watchers. We can fight some here on his farm, and then we can head to the north and try to fight some more up there and get the pocket watch. I'm still trying to figure out if I would be better off using Garrett as opposed to backstab. I'm also kind of trying to figure out if stealthing in is really worth it sometimes with kind of the bad positioning we can get into. Here it's fine because these guys aren't too close, but yeah, I always forget we need 20 of them, which is quite a bit. This guy aggroed us from really, really far away. He was on us pretty immediately. Yeah. Well, you know, having health would be good. Having health would be very good. When I did some fishing, I actually got some level 15 fish, raw bristle whisker catfish, so fished us up some free food, which actually feels pretty good. I kind of used to think that we would fish up some fish and then we would cook them. That doesn't really seem to be the case. You seem to just fish up fish that are already edible, which is absolutely fine. But cooking and fishing don't really have the synergy I thought. I don't really mind it. Well, yeah, we can't. If we're gonna stealth here, we're gonna have to get into stealth a lot quicker. What I'll do is I'll drink a little bit of coffee and I'll wake up a little bit more. I usually start recording each morning basically as soon as I get home from the gym, so oftentimes what happens to me is I'm not in a hurry, because I kind of set my own schedule. But yeah, I still am in like action mode, so for the first couple minutes of me settling in, I'm often scatterbrained and forgetful, because it takes me a few minutes. I should probably start off with some like fishing before I press record and just kind of like settle into the world a little bit and settle myself down, so to speak. But I do like to get right at it. I try to keep momentum through my day. I don't like to take a lot of downtime between tasks. I like to kind of move from one thing to the next. And I like to kind of not stop with that momentum until like late evening time, when it's time to stop all things for the evening. I find that it's really best for me just to kind of keep myself going. And because of that, sometimes I end up being a little bit scatterbrained, almost feeling like I'm rushing myself, when in actuality I'm not. I don't really know what it is about the rogue, but every time I play it, I'm just amazed by how smooth it feels. I don't want to use the word easy, because it's not an easy class to play. If you're talking about like survivability and things like that, it's not an easy class to play, I wouldn't say. But the combat is just really smooth. Maybe it's because a lot of what you're doing is auto-attacking. I don't know, I really enjoy it. It's definitely right up there with the warrior in how much I just enjoy the flow of combat from one fight to the next. Alright, so in here we have Benny Blanco and a Defias Smuggler. Evasion is off cooldown. We have access to Lesser Healing Potion. Am I gonna get a backstab off sneaking in here the way these guys are facing? I don't think so, but... what can I do here? I might be able to get this guy with a quick backstab. There we go. Let's pop evasion early. And let's hope we can get this guy down before evasion runs out. Okay. Now we're one-on-one with Benny here. Evasion is up. We still have our potion, but I would very much like to save it if we could. It looks like we're going to be just fine. Oh, where can we get a Santa outfit? We need to get a Santa outfit, obviously. I'll check out, maybe they'll have a quest at one of the bigger inns, or maybe somewhere in Stormwind. Alright, let's get a heal off here before we do anything else. And we could head over this way, we could turn in the Forgotten Heirloom while these guys respawn. Although I see one over here we can go grab. Let's do that and then we'll go turn in the quest. I kind of just want to hang out in this area and work on the Watchers till we're done with them at this point. Maybe some of you guys have felt this way, but for some reason it's not as annoying to me to have to get my health back as it is to have to stop on a caster and drink my mana back. Like, I'm absolutely fine having to do a quick bandage or eat a little bit of food. It never bothers me to have to get my health back. But for some reason, like when it's downtime because of the mana resource, it always bothers me. And you'd think it would be the same thing, but for some reason it feels completely different. Maybe it's that there's more that we can do to get our mana back. We have different or to get our health back than our mana, and we have different tools, and if we decide to go in at low health, we can fight at low health, but you can't fight with no mana. That's a big difference.
How are you?
My watch, thank you so much, kind lady. We are but poor farmers and we have lost our land, but please accept this reward as a token of our appreciation. Some freshly baked bread and some ice-cold milk.
See you around.
I feel like that's probably all the food you guys have left. You should probably keep it. Alright, so we can hunt gnolls, like anywhere over here, but I think we're going to finish up the harvest golems first. We could take out this Flesh Ripper. It's probably gonna get us in trouble. Yeah, it's like right on top of the enemy we need. What to do? I don't really want to fight them both if I can avoid it. They're probably not gonna social aggro. Maybe this is just a time to... Yeah, that'll work too. We can throw a knife, we can body pull, whichever. These guys have a really amazing stealth detection. I wish we could regenerate bonus health while we're in stealth. That would be a really cool talent. I don't know how useful it would be. Maybe it would just be a cool passive we could learn. Regenerate 20% more health while in stealth. Would definitely motivate me to be in stealth more. You'd probably have to disable it in PvP though. That was a nice time to level. Level 16, so we're going to have some new abilities to train. Let's finish off dual wield specs, so that's done. And I think we have to go into deflection so we can get to riposte. I'm not sure about riposte though, that's the problem. That's the problem. I could go 3 and 2. We could forget about riposte. I like having the increased chance to parry while leveling. I think we're going to take this while leveling. Let me know if you guys have a strong opinion on that one way or another. I would like to hear any arguments for or against having riposte while leveling up. What do we benefit if we don't put the points in it? What do we benefit? We can get more chance to hit. So I'd probably go 3. I don't know if I need this. I feel like I'd rather have more chance to hit. I could go 3, 2, 1, 2, and we need like all of this. Oh, with daggers and a fist. I think I'm gonna be a sword. I think I'm gonna be a sword rogue. Yeah, we're gonna go hack and slash. Okay. Anyway. Sorry, guys. I could probably get more efficient at finding better times to talk about those things. Like maybe on a long run. I don't know if I want to fight the ones here, honestly. That's the problem. I kind of feel like I want to fight the ones over here. The groups up here are pretty packed together, and there's only a few outliers that we can kind of pull away. A few scouts we can deal with, but I don't know if we're going to want to try to get all 8 Nullpals. We'll kind of work our way along the tip of the area here and just kind of work our way to the south. Yeah, there's also a bunch of coyotes up here we're going to have to deal with. I don't know if we can pull this guy without pulling somebody around him. We might be able to pull him with a thrown weapon. Let's try that. Okay, that seemed to have worked. That opens the one up back here, so that's good. Yeah, I don't think we can touch any of this. Let's watch this guy here and see where he goes. Maybe he's going to pull away from the camp. it looks like he is going to separate himself quite a bit. Yeah, let's go in on this guy. Maybe pull him back here a little bit. Oh, we have a guy behind us. Hey, there's our first item. I thought we were gonna get that bird, but it looks like we're good. I also find it really interesting that all the weird pathing that mobs take, their sudden stops, their sudden turns, changes of direction, you don't really have to care about it on any other class besides a class that is stealthing around. That's the only time you really have to care about positioning while you're soloing, is if you're on, I guess, either a rogue or a cat druid. So they put all these motions and movements into the game, and then only a small percent of players ever really have to analyze those movements or deal with them. You know, on a caster or ranged class, you're just standing back firing. If the mob is pathing off in the distance, you're gonna hit it no matter what, as long as you're in range. I guess the only thing that's like equivalent on a caster is like when you start your cast and the enemy's walking and then they outrange you. So, I don't think it's quite the same though. See, on the rogue, you have to account for all those little micro movements to maintain your behind positioning. I find it really interesting. I enjoy it a lot. It adds a layer to the gameplay. And even if I'm not very good at it, I still like it. These guys have been more lucrative with drops than I would have thought. Let's keep on with our plan here and keep heading to the south, though. This guy is definitely heading right for us. Let's just take him. We're still full on health, so it works out. Well, we're halfway there. 4 out of 8. Let's grab this guy over here. Whoops. It's nice now that we're at a point where we can fight two guys that are kind of a little bit under us in level, and it's not really a big deal. We can handle it just fine and come out of it okay. I don't think we have access to any of these guys. Yeah, anything I do here is gonna pull probably the whole camp if I had to guess. Let's keep going. Never thought about that before, gouging and then doing a backstab from behind. It's not a terrible idea. I don't know if it's really beneficial, but... the two of these guys we may be able to take. If the Flesh Ripper gets involved, then I'm not so sure. But the two of these guys we can handle. Let's go ahead and pop evasion. Six out of 8. And a chest that we might not have inventory space for. Yeah, we are full. We are bound to Sentinel Hill. We could hearth back. I don't really want to do that because I want to turn in the killing fields. Oh, hello there. How are you? So, what do we want to do about this? I need the flask of oil for a lighthouse quest. I need the hops for a turn-in to the south. What can we drop that isn't worth a lot? Probably the speckled mushroom. We'll grab the small eggs because I would like to cook them. We don't need the mana potions. I would have liked to have been able to sell them. Copper bolts we don't need. The coyote meat we can cook with. The bread we don't need. The milk we don't need. I'm going to pull him back a little bit. I don't trust how close we are to that 5-group pack. And now we need to heal up, preferably without this runner aggroing us. It would be really cool to be in a group of 2 and be able to take on this camp. I think 2 people of the right class could do it. Oh, we're done. I'm looking around wondering where in the world the objectives are, and we're done, so... Let's go ahead, let's not do that. Let's run straight across the area. We'll turn in at the Saldaean farm. And then I don't even know if, do we need to use the hearth? We might as well use it. But I feel like we could also skin some stuff while we travel. You know you're having fun in WoW when you're playing a class that makes you literally want to fight every single thing you can. Anything that's useful to me, I feel like, yeah, I want to fight that. And with skinning and cooking and leatherworking, lots of things have usefulness to us. Well, this should be interesting. I can't wait until we get Vanish. That's gonna be fun. We do have a couple of potions, and we are gonna have to use one here, unfortunately. That did not get us anywhere. This might be a death. It is. We were so close to the turn-in. So close. See, as soon as I stopped fighting everything, we got killed. That just reaffirms my belief that we need to just fight everything that we come across. It'd be a lot of extra kill experience. Oh, we can finally queue up for the dead mines. We're definitely going to do this at some point today. Could probably just pop myself in the queue for it now, because it's probably going to be a long time to get a group. Oops.
light be with you. Or the Alliance.
We do not have room to accept the quest reward.
Greetings.
Oh, you are a vendor. Well, look at that. Look at that. I feel like I want to keep all my boar parts because I think in Red Ridge there's a quest that requires boar parts and maybe we can save them from here.
Be careful. Need help?
We'll take the agility spirit pants for sure.
Light bless you.
There we go. Okay, let's head back down to Sentinel Hill. We could hearth, but, you know, we have open bag slots now, so we could also just fight a couple of things on the way. Preferably things that we can skin.
You need something?
Well done. With valiant adventurers such as yourself fighting alongside the People's Militia, Westfall just might return to the prosperous breadbasket it once was.
Be careful.
Let's head up to the top of the tower here and see if this quest is here. On some characters I've been able to pick it up, on other characters I have not been able to pick it up, and I really don't know what determines the difference. Yes, she does not have the quest for us.
Greetings.
You can look at the tooltip and Questy thinks that she should have it. But she doesn't. I've only been able to pick it up on one character. I don't even remember which character it was. It was either the human paladin or the human mage. And that was the first and only time I've ever seen the quest. And actually been able to do it. Okay, so let's head to the south, shall we? Do we need anything here in town? Do we want to do anything? Maybe we do want to do some cooking to get some more things out of our inventory here. Let's start with the lowest level stuff and work our way up. If it were gray, I'd probably just sell the mats and not even bother. That being said, the food might sell for more, so maybe it would always be worth it to cook it just to sell it. The coyote steak we can keep around for the buff, which we'll go ahead and get now. If we're going for pure skill ups, we could probably do the cloak. We are going to run out of inventory space.
Looking for something specific? See you around.
Alright, that should be good for now. Let's head south into the hills. I still need to head out to Redridge. Maybe I'll do that off recording later today. It's level 18 and we're level 16, so yeah, we'll need to do it today, but lots of DPS out there in the world. Not a lot of tanks or healers. This is why we need the automated LFG tool. I think that we're ready for it. I truly do. Well, that was bad. I really thought that with his back turn and with a little bit of distance that we would be fine. We're not fine. I think I'm going to kill this guy, and then I'm going to stun this guy, and we're going to run. Because I would like to live. I don't know about you guys. I don't think there's much chance, yeah, that he follows us all the way out here. It probably would have been a good idea to head back to Stormwind and train our level 16 stuff. Why don't we do that? I always get worried when we're fighting at level enemies that maybe we have like a rank of Sinister Strike or a rank of something that we need that we don't have. And that would be a real shame, so let's go back to Stormwind and train level 16. I also need to train swords, I believe. Let's visit the weapon trainer and the class trainer.
What can I do for you? See you later.
Is there anything else we need to do in Stormwind while we are there? This is a quest in Dead Mines in the same area as the Union Miner cards. There's a named guy. We should grab this quest for when we do Dead Mines. And this here is the holiday event quest. Speaking of Dead Mines quest, looks like we're about to get into a Dead Mines group. So who do we have? We have a mage, we have a paladin, we have a warrior, we have a rogue. We could have heals and tank already, but I feel like we're looking for one or the other. We are looking for a healer. Okay. That was not the way I wanted to go.
Something?
Here we go. Eviscerate, rank 3. Feint performs a feint causing no damage but lowering your threats. And pick lock.
Safe travel.
I think we used to have to do a quest to get lockpick. Definitely want to put feint up on our bar somewhere. There is a quest in here, it looks like. Redridge Reserves. That must be upstairs. Poison supplies. Yeah, when do we get poisons? Is that level 20?
his money, friend.
Setting you out in the field now would be suicide. Renzik doesn't need another dead rogue on his hands. Don't fret though. Renzik is going to get you up to speed. Make your way to the Red Ridge Mountains and speak with an associate of SI-7 named Lucius. You will find him hanging around the docks of Lakeshire with the other shady good-for-nothings.
Keep it real.
That's cool. I'm actually enjoying the rogue story questing. I like the SI-7 as an organization, the whole spy operative thing. It's very cool. So that's done. Oh, look at that. It's a quick way out. How cool is that? Alright, we also need to head up into the Dwarven District to grab that Dead Mines quest. And we might not get that done in this group. It's something that you can do outside of the instance portal, so there's not really a need to do it in group. We can do it on our own at any point. But I do want to grab it just in case. And it does look like our group is full, so this is actually going to happen. Summons are incoming. Guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap this episode up here because it is about that time, and I'm going to start the next one in Dead Mines, which will go up the same day as this one. I said you guys are usually a day behind, and I'm trying to focus on the rogue for the Joyous Journeys. We're going to focus on this character and have a really good time doing that, just like we did on the mage. So yeah, thank you guys so much for being here with me today. I really do appreciate it. Look for the Dead Mines video coming out later on today. And as always, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we will see you back here again very soon. Bye for now.